Okay, so tools that we're going to need to make these cute earrings. You probably recognize these pliers because I already have suggested that you guys got them for the last tutorial. So they should probably already be in your toolbox. If not, I'm just gonna go through them. They are the wire cutters. We have the round nose pliers. Then we have our flat nose pliers. And then we have our bail nose pliers. And then new to the toolbox is going to be our file. So we are going to use this to file down the ends of the wire that is going into your ear so that it's just smooth and doesn't poke you. And then, of course, our fun little skull beads. So just the skull beads and the file are new to our toolbox this month. Super cute. They actually come as like a bracelet, and then I cut them, and it was just the best price that I could find for these cute skulls on Amazon. So those are the tools. Now we're gonna get into the first step. Okay, for the first step, you are going to need your file, our 18 gauge wire. I'm also going to be linking silver wire as well, which was a request for some of the Patreons last month who wanted to work with silver. Then you're going to need your cutters. So this is step one. Okay, so I'm going to take my wire and I'm going to cut 2 3.5 inch pieces. So I'm simply going to put it onto my mat, get this little plant out of the way, and I'm going to cut 3.5 inches, and then I'm going to straighten out the wire again, and I'm going to cut 3.5 inches, and that is step one. After that, I'm going to just make sure that both of the wire pieces look the same and are like about the same length, and it looks like it. I kind of need to make sure that they're a little bit straighter, and they are looking pretty much like the same thing. So now we're on to our second step, which is going to be filing down the ends so that they're not pointy. Okay, so I'm going to take my file, I'm holding it with my right hand, and I'm going to take my wire piece, and I'm simply holding the wire really, really firm with my left hand, and I'm going to just go down with the file as I'm pressing the file onto the wire piece. So you're not gonna go up, down, because you can tell if you go up, down, it just doesn't work. So you have to go down with the file, and I'm kind of just rotating the wire as I do so. It's perfect and it's looking good. So now I'm just going to repeat on this other side. Okay, so I'm going to simply, for the next step, we're going to just create this little curled end, which we will then be putting all the beads on, and this curl end will just stop the beads from falling off. Okay, so you're going to take your pliers, and we are going to simply rotate our hand to the right, but we hold down the wire, creating this little curled end. And then I'm just going to simply do it on the other side as well. Oops. Just like that. So both of the wire pieces have a little curled end. And now we're going to just slip the beads on for the next step. Okay, so I have my wire, and I'm going to grab one of the skull beads, and with the skull facing up, I'm going to simply slide the wire down. And I'm going to grab another one, and then another one down. And you can also like add 4 skulls if you want. I'm just doing 3, but it's up to you. If you just make the wire a little bit longer, you could totally fit on 4 skulls. So perfect. Now I'm just going to do it on the other side. All right, so it's looking good, and now we're actually on to our last step. All right, so now we're going to take our bale nose plier. I'm going to grab the earring with my left hand, and then we are going to round this piece around the big end of the pliers. So as you can tell, we have small, we have big, and we're going to wrap it around the big end. So I'm going to just place it a little bit above the skull, and then I'm going to simply just wrap the wire down, pressing the wire down with my left hand. And then bada bing. It's looking good. And as you can tell, this one's a little bit shorter than this one I did previously. And I did that on purpose because this one I realized just was a little bit longer. So that's why I made you guys cut 3.5 inches. So super cute. And now I'm going to simply do it on the other side. And then bada bing. So super simple, super easy tutorial. I love these. I think they're so cute. And you simply just put this end into your ear, and then the cute little skulls will face forward. They are a little wobbly, but I like them like that. If you guys don't want them to move as much, I would honestly put one more on. Because if you put one more on, it will just be super straight and like they won't wobble around, but I like the wobbles. So that is it, guys. Happy Halloween. I hope you guys enjoyed this just fun little tutorial. I will be definitely back with another one for you guys in the beginning of the month. And again, I will have all of the tools linked for you guys